Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyasifunde iy'ncwadi ey'bhalwe ngolimi lwethu lwesiZulu bese siza la sizokhuluma ngazo ley'ncwadi. Sixoxele laba phela abanqenayo nje ukufunda nalaba abasuke bengenaso isikhathi sokuthi bafunde. Siyaphinda futhi sibuka ama-reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese siza la sokhuluma ngawo lama shows, senza ama-reviews, ama-recaps, siphinde futhi sikhulume nga-any other issues avukayo uma ngabe lama shows sesiwabukele kwi-TV. Uma ngabe okokuqala usijoyina and you happen to like our content, ungakhohlwa ukuthi upress usubscribe button la ngezansi bese uyaphinda futhi upressa i-notification bell ukuze phela uthole umyalezo uma ngabe umsebenzi omusha sesiwufakile. Namhlanje na-ke yazi into engizokhuluma nayo namhlanje, yazi nje ikhombisa ngempela ukuthi ngithanda iy'ndaba. Kuyasiza ukuthi uthande indaba ngoba uthi ubheke ezinye indaba uvele uhlangane nezinye indaba. That's what happened to me today because I was just reading. I like reading newspaper articles online, you guys, because that's where you get the updates about our reality stars that we always talk about on this channel. But I'm like reading one article, and then I come across this one article, and then this one DJ is being suspended from work, and then there's another article, it's another DJ, and then it's another article, and I'm like, what's happening in South African radio? What's happening with SABC, you guys? There's like 5 stories that I'm going to talk about that I read about today, and that just made me feel like, what the hell is happening at SABC? You know, is there some investigations that are taking place or something? Because there's just so many firings and hirings and firings again. Anyway, the first story that I'm going to talk about, guys, I don't listen to Thobela FM, but apparently Usbasa Mokhale is like a well-known DJ wakhona with Thobela FM, and he was doing afternoon drive. And this particular DJ, guys, has been suspended allegedly because he was implicated kuma scams a Bitcoin. Can you imagine, you guys? There's even a story about him that I was just watching right now that was on Carte Blanche. Guys, if you are on Carte Blanche, you and you are suspected of scamming people because they don't put you on that show unless they have investigated. And you know, igama lakho liphuma all the time. There are people abaclaima ukuthi kwathathwa izimali zabo or 200,000 or 12,000 or 50,000. I am like, what? Apparently he was allegedly involved in that, so he's been suspended from work. That is just Thobela FM. As if I wasn't done, you guys. Aw nakuyaphelayana uvele manage uyangimangaza, because I was just happy. One day I read an article that she had got a job to do a breakfast breakfast show, and then but she started at work wayenza a breakfast show, and then after 8 days she quit. And there is rumors, you guys, that she actually didn't quit. She was fired because she wasn't doing so well, and that the viewers were not very happy about her. And I don't know which one I would believe, you guys. I just find it hard that you would accept a job offer and then 8 days later quit, unless really the work environment is really bad. Like if you quit 8 days later, like you don't even wait for like one payday, like, you know, and it's really disappointing, you guys. I wonder really what's the real story there, because honestly I do feel like that was a great opportunity for her, and for her to say now, because apparently in the statement that she issued, she said she realized she has a lot on her plate, so she will not be able to cope with Ilokuzana with the show, and because she has other things to do. So she spoke with the executives at the radio station, and they agreed to she can go. I'm disappointed, you guys, because I really wanted her to do well. If you remember, Uvele was doing at some point she did a Perfect Wedding, and she's also on Deep City. I don't know if she's still there because I don't watch Deep City all the time, but she was on Deep City as well. But yeah, only 8 days, guys. She spent 8 days. What's happening on my radio station, you guys? What's happening, eh? What's happening on my radio station? As if that wasn't enough, okay? And then on Igagasi FM, there is Ubongani, is it Bongani Gcina or Bongani Gina, who was a newsreader, and they say he has just resigned from Igagasi FM. There were rumors that he got another job in another radio station, but when he was asked about it, he said that he will not talk about it until he has actually started at a new job. That is, if he has a new job. So that cannot be confirmed, but he's also living in Lokuzana. Gagas FM. And then on Ukhozi FM, you guys, Uskemeza and two of his producers, but they do a show called Vuka Mzansi. Uskemeza, you guys. Gcemeza was allegedly, not even allegedly, because it was announced that he was suspended from Ukhozi FM, and they did not reveal what are the reasons that they were suspended. It was just him and the two producers. Rosa is still there and doing the show, and they said that he was suspended. And there is an internal investigation that is taking place on Ukhozi FM. They did not reveal what is that investigation about. But if you do follow it, orange ezibhalwayo ko Delisani nako Isolezwe kanje, you would know ukuthi khona story recently that was written about uSigxemeza. Apparently there is one person who allegedly said uSigxemeza took imali from him ezoba umuntu ozoza azophatha uhlelo in one of his functions, and he never showed up, and he was supposed to pay imali back, but he never did. So I don't know if this has anything to do with that, but I just wouldn't think the producers will be implicated in that. But apparently something is going on in these radio stations, guys, and people are getting investigated. But out of every story that I read, the funniest of all of them, maybe the story was funny because the person involved is a comedian, and it's really funny. It's one of my favorite comedians. Felix Hlophe, guys, was suspended from work for late coming. You know what's so funny about Ndaba Felix? It's funny because Felix has this ongoing joke where every Friday he will say to people about Dodgem. So he will say or something is you know. Like he always gives tips on how to trick people to think you are still at work when you're not at work. He was suspended for late coming, but he was suspended for the whole month. The station, it sounds like the executives at the station did not have a choice. It's something that he had been warned about for so long. He had received several warnings about the issue of him coming late. They said that it really inconveniences other people that he works with. He does not respect time at all. That was written about Felix. And he had gotten number warnings, but still he did not change. So they felt like they needed to take drastic steps to make sure that he understands it's very serious. They also did say they have no intention of firing him from the station, and it would be very disappointing for them if if it reached that point, because he is somebody that is really loved at the radio station. He's the biggest asset that they have at the radio station. But he is suspended right now, you guys, for like the whole month. Felix is not going to be part of the show. He hasn't been part of the show in the morning. But guys, it just makes me think, maybe as nag, is it really like is it pleasant to work at the radio stations? Because if you think about it, really they have the highest staff turnover. When you think about it, there's always people coming in and out, and then people move from this show to that show. I wonder how the environment is like working at this radio station. Is it really pleasant to work there? And and are they earning enough if these people are involved in scams where they're taking imali ama viewers and promising them riches, and then the next thing they're not picking up ama calls ama viewers, and viewers have lost lost email zabo and their pensions and stuff. Guys, go and watch Carte Blanche. It's interesting to watch because even people that we know are getting involved in this Bitcoin scams. Anyway, you guys, that's what I just wanted to share because ngithanda indaba, so ngihlangane neindaba, and I thought ukuthi I will share them with you. And it's a weekend, so why not just talk about everything and anything that we can that we can get our hands on. Anyway, that is my video on this issue. Please like the video before niphume kuyona and share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginithanda kakhulu.